Here we are at the Armory Show at its brand new location, the Javitz Center, which at first I thought was going to be a little strange because this is where I, along with thousands of other, if not millions of other New Yorkers, got their vaccines, but they actually did a great job, in my opinion, of transforming the space. It's really light and airy, and it doesn't feel too empty. This gives you a good peek of the layout, starting with this Yinka Shoni Bear CBE sculpture presented by James Cohen Gallery. This fair is actually pretty massive, so I'm just going to show you some of my favorite booths. And in full disclosure, I didn't really get to film as much as I wanted to, but at least this will give you an idea of what Armory is like in case you're ever interested in visiting. Sadie Cole's HQ features a booth of works by artist Alex DeCorte. There are some Urs Fischers around the corner from his last show in London, but what we're looking at right now are these little neon works. Well, they're not little, but these neon works by Alex DeCorte. This is Half Gallery's booth, and it features a solo presentation of Andrea Joyce Heimer's paintings. And Andrea creates these narrative-based works that draw inspiration from her sort of re-examining her own life growing up as an adopted child in Montana, or that's according to her Wikipedia. And I just love the detail and the different colors and textures that she incorporates into these works. I could stare at them all day. Here's another sculpture that is a part of platforms. So anything that's sort of out in the open, like the Yinka Shoni Bar sculpture we saw earlier, is a part of something called platform with the fair. And this sculpture is by Diana Al-Hadid, and it's presented by Gallery Brandstrup. And Diana is a Brooklyn-based artist who's really known for her sculptures that appear to be in this state of ruin, that sort of live in this place between creation and destruction. And I love the subtle nod to art history. If you can tell, there's a little bust at the top of the sculpture. And then on this far side we see here, this is a work by Tao Lewis, and it's presented by Night Gallery. And Tao uses hand sewing, carving, and assemblage to build these sculptures as a way to heal personal, collective, and historical traumas through labor. You can always spot a David Leggett work from a mile away, and I love that about his work. This is Steve Turner's booth, and it's not a solo booth of David Leggett work, but there was quite a few by him, and I was really happy to see that. He is just the nicest person and an incredible artist, and yeah, I just love it. He once described his work to me as folklore with a gangster lean, which I think is perfect. And then on the far wall, these colorful works are by an artist, John Key. Lyles and King Gallery really outdid themselves with how they set up their booth to highlight these works by Jessie Mackinson. It has a vintage sort of salon feel that's just perfect with these curved chairs and her signatured detailed paintings. Jessie Mackinson is a British artist, and I just love her work. This artist was new to me, and I'm super excited about her. Her name is Jana Schroeder, and she's a German artist who studied under Albert Oehlen, and her abstract works are just stunning. Nino Mir Gallery had a solo presentation of her work, and new fan, love her. Victoria Miro Gallery has just an outstanding booth. I know I'm saying that about all of these, but they're my favorites. And these works by Kudzani, Violet, Wami, I mean, they're just absolutely stunning. These are on the outside of the booth. Inside, they have this room devoted to Hernan Bas, so it features 3 paintings of his. One of my favorite paintings of maybe the entire fair is this work by Doran Landberg. They had a couple of paintings from him, but it reminds me a lot of a work by Jennifer Packer. That's probably why I'm such a fan. This gallery had one of the absolute best installations of the fair, in addition to obviously it being an incredible artist. This is a gallery I wasn't totally familiar with because they have a location in Singapore and Sydney, and I haven't had the pleasure of visiting there, but this is a solo booth devoted to the artist Alvin Ong, and he's an artist that just graduated from the Royal College of Art in 2018, and he now spends his time between London and Singapore. This is another gallery with a solo booth, meaning it's devoted to one artist. Seems to be the trend and what I'm enjoying the most. And this is Pierogi Gallery's presentation of Hugo Crosswaite's work. And here on this wall, there's this incredible mural, and it's made up of 21 individual panels with pencil, charcoal, and acrylic paint. And these are the kind of pieces of art that Hugo is really known for. The final stop of the day, for you guys at least, is going to be Charlie James Gallery, their booth. They're an LA-based gallery that brought these neon works by Patrick Martinez, who is also LA-based. His neon works are fabricated to mirror street-level commercial signage, but also sort of remixed to present words and phrases drawn from literary and oratorical sources. hope you all enjoyed this little peek at the Armory Show. Let me know which was your favorite booth, or if you were at Armory and I didn't cover a booth, let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in my next video.